If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Jackson now on second down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down. Pitts is the man in motion. Play action now. Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Back to throw. Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Moving to his right. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
first carry for Saquon Barkley. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That one good for 8 does it. Very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cap. Set.
Once again, it's Barkley. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter, and he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll push forward here, down to about the 27. Khalil Mack, multiple time All-Pro there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7.
The Saints' 27-yard line.
Set. Black 80. Go. Set.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Flush to his right. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask. Go.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. Now, Herbert. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Crowd right.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Chargers.
So as he's saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Barkley. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. On play action, now Herbert. That is caught, and he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
59.
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown Chargers. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Makes the score. Chargers 7, Saints nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jackson going to keep it himself. Not much room to operate there. He'll get to about the 24.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Forced out wide. There he goes again. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, New Orleans. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's caught downfield by Waddle. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark them just shy of the goal line. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Brown is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now Herbert on the bootleg. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
So the first part of that interception, it just ended up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
New Orleans, third and final timeout. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And what a way to close out the half, Mike. They essentially stole 3 points right before the break, and I think that's something they can build on at halftime and give them some positive momentum coming out for the second half.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Bradley Pinion set
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
at their 17-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. A pass caught by Saquon.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
5-9. Go. Hey, Ray. Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They get 16 on that connection. First down, LA.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball, you got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Lion. Let's go. Ready.
Throwing again, Herbert. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams.
And he will score! Gary Judy, touchdown Saints. Point after now from Dicker. He gets it to go. Saints will get out in front, 17-7.
Chargers 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Go. Go. 5-9.
Hey, we're gonna do some finish. Watch the ship.
Set.
Herbert now on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Home to trips right.
Here we go on 4th down with Herbert. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Jackson. Forced out wide.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll run here with Brown. 1st down and more inside the 15. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 19
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A carry here for Brown. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Now Brown. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
His kick is good.
Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 39, here's a first and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll run it here with Saquon. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. They're going to lose yardage. They're not gaining any either. It's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. That was something else. A big pickup on fourth and long to give him a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now he gave it to Barkley, running right. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
So this one, a win for the Saints. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game, they tend to have the advantage.
And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
He was brought down by Ray Lewis.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll send Worthy in motion. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. Pushed out to his right. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Let's go. Let's go. Set.
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
It's a gain of 15
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Catch is made. That is Williams. on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Check and look. Check and call. Orange. Taylor tight.
Now Herbert again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
At the 28-yard line.
Hey, Kaplan. Tight go. Home to right. Crowd right. Set.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, go Lion. Set.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Run. 5-9.
Herbert to the air again. And he'll take it on in. McCarthy. Touchdown, LA.
And what response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field fight for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes Worthy to return. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this all the way back. 86 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Kicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chargers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
At their own 25-yard line.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got pictures.
21.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now the gun, here's Herbert. On the run to the right.
These plays just kill you. Defense, the pressure's good, but you have to contain it. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Hey, Catholic. Hey, easy. We go orange. Go.
From the gun, on third down, Herbert.
Justin Herbert says, by Marquise Bell. Loss of time brings up fourth down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Let's go.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Hurts to the air on first down. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Las Vegas.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll send Worthy in motion. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pitch. Like, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Raiders has got it. A dive for the end zone, and he loses the football. And the Raiders have come up with it. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around it. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
We'll get this up past the 20. That's where We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
To start the drive, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 5-yard line.
Kings! What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Forced to his right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, New England. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11. Here's Herbert. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. 17 yards on that play. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
The Chargers 1st down.
Herbert to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Max Crosby. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8. Shotgun now for Herbert. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. That's the Hall of Famer, the Baltimore legend, Ray Lewis. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offensive-defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play-action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one.
On play action, it's Herbert. He's going to test this secondary right away. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. Pistol here for Herbert. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Third down is the down that pass rushers live for. More often than not, they know it's a passing situation, and they get to just pin their ears back and go. Here early in this game, they're able to bring down the quarterback, and I got a feeling this won't be the last time.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. From the gun, Richardson exiting the pocket right. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Miami. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll take it at the 12. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Hey, Ram, Delta, 12.
Herbert now on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jalen Walker in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Now, Herbert. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On first down, it's Richardson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Out to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Miami. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Herbert now on first down. And that is incomplete. Matt McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
59. Lion. Go.
Throwing, Herbert. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. quickly it is 3rd and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Throwing now is Herbert. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here we go on 4th down with Herbert. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Cam Hart. And the Chargers are going to take possession at their own 3-yard
The
line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
7 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
We are through 1. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Black 80, black. 21. Hey, Kappa. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
To throw, it's Herbert. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again, Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really...
And he's in! Antonio Gates. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Chargers 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Forced out to his right. one knocked away, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's second down.
Come on.
To throw, it's Richardson. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Here's first and 10.
First down, Dolphins.
Richardson to throw. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ready? Cup 19.
Looking to throw. Richardson. This one caught at the 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Here's Richardson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and goal from the 4-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll run.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. Throwing is Richardson. Now he'll work his way out right. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. Now timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
At the 12-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Working his way out left. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Rolling right. Going up top. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Williams on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on first down. open man. It's Jameson Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. From the gun, Richardson. He'll be forced outright. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Richardson. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Miami.
And the Dolphins first down.
Throwing, Richardson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Richardson. This throw pulled in by Pitts. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Miami.
Now Richardson. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Dolphins.